Greetings, indie warriors! It's that time again. That's right, time to discover 10 more hidden indie game gems that nobody played. I'm Old Gamer Joe, and this show goes live every Friday, highlighting many of the unsung heroes of the indie gaming scene. But really, that's what our channel is all about, pretty much 5 to 6 days a week. So if you love independent content such as this, be sure to like the video, subscribe, leave a comment down below, and head over to patreon.com/idreamofindiegames, or at least consider it so that you can gain Discord access to the greatest indie gaming community, enjoy early ad-free shows, get a shout out at the end of every video we produce, enjoy our awesome new podcast 3 days early, and so much more. Your new indie gaming community is very excited to have you. Alright, let's get into these hidden indie gems. First on our list is going to be Spiral. No, it's not that movie in the Saw universe. This one was developed by Folklore Games and priced at $19.99 here in North America. You'll want to have the tissues ready for this one, folks. It's a real tearjerker. This third-person narrative exploration title focuses on the declining cognitive health of a writer named Bernard. As he journeys through different phases of his life, from childhood onward, players experience both his cherished and painful memories. As he loses more of his memory, this is reflected throughout the game, brilliantly illustrating his struggle to hold onto those crucial connections. Featuring full voice acting, several minigames, and a wonderful, rich soundtrack, Spiral is an excellent release that sadly only got 27 reviews on Steam. That's just crazy. Sure, it's not the most complex experience from a gameplay perspective, but it does deliver one hell of an emotional gut punch. For anyone who's witnessed a loved one struggling with dementia, Spiral will feel instantly relatable. Alright, seeing that went so well, let's stick with another emotional narrative adventure game. This is Mexico 1921, A Deep Slumber. Okay, so the title doesn't exactly roll off the tongue, but hear me out. After years of drama and conflict, Mexico is entering a new era under exciting leadership. But sadly, after a successful assassination attempt on a prominent political figure, things spiral out of control in a hurry. Experienced from the perspective of a young photographer, you'll witness the nation's struggles from behind your camera. Players explore a vast array of unique locations, uncover rich history, and collect over 100 different objects in this distinctive indie adventure. It plays out very much like a documentary in a lot of ways, featuring stunning art, fascinating environments, and some really great ambient music throughout. If you're looking for something different and pretty educational too, consider grabbing the game, which unfortunately only has around 30 reviews on Steam. Let's take this list to the extreme. Okay, probably need a photosensitivity warning here because even this trailer footage is insane, but for those of you who can handle the psychedelic trippy look of Extreme Evolution, Drive to Divinity, well then don't hit that next timestamp. Actually, the timestamp after the next one because the next game's also intense. Anyways, this may very well be the craziest 3D platformer we've ever seen on this channel. I think expressive is the word used to describe it on the Steam page, and that makes perfect sense. It's all about movement and transformation, creating new forms and combos. Gameplay might look wild and zany, but it's easy enough to grasp as you toss your way through environments and gather energy to keep shape-shifting. These new forms that you take on all come equipped with unique attributes, and as you play, you'll be engrossed in an equally aggressive, very loud soundtrack. Maybe the best way to describe it is as, let's say monkey ball on drugs? Lots and lots of drugs. But it's a damn fun time. Unfortunately, it only has 50 or so reviews on Steam, so let's see what we can do about that. Let's keep that photosensitivity warning handy. I think we're going to need it again. You good? Okay. Art is Rifle. Truly has to be seen to be believed. It's an FPS meets a puzzle game meets an open world rhythm game of sorts. Yeah, that's a wild concept for sure, but it kinda works here, though not every puzzle is created equal. You'll match together colors and solve tricky conundrums in a visual and audio soundscape like no other. The puzzles that do work well showcase some fantastic creativity, and what I really like about this game is that there's more than one way to progress through it. This one won't be for everyone. In fact, it's barely been played by anyone so far, with a single-digit review count on Steam. But if you're looking for a radically different first-person puzzle game experience, this is most certainly the one for you. Art is Rifle goes on sale often, but it's normally priced at $19.99. He said wood. You know, one of these days I'll grow up. Our next title on this list is Scarlet, Hood and the Wicked Wood. which was released to little fanfare back in 2021. It would seem that everybody went to grandmother's house instead of playing this one, as it only has a scarce 180 or so reviews on Steam. This story-rich adventure title has you controlling Scarlet as she ventures through 7 terrible days in the Wicked Wood. There are various choices to make that can lead to multiple endings, some decent puzzles to solve, and gorgeous hand-drawn visuals. I mean it, this game's really pretty. The puzzles are challenging, but fair, so it's not a game that will stress you out too much. It's sad that this one got gobbled up by the big bad wolf, because this well-made release, which plays somewhat like a point-and-click adventure, deserved so much better. If you are interested, it's normally priced at $14.99. Alright, Indie Warriors, let's take a quick breather to spotlight our fantastic indie sponsor for this episode. It's Spiral Up Games. Their upcoming release, Roulette Hero, is rolling onto Steam soon, and the public playtest is live right now. That means you can jump in, experience the action firsthand, and share your thoughts directly with the developers. Roulette Hero is a strategic roguelike deck builder that seamlessly blends auto-battler mechanics with a dynamic roulette-inspired combat system. Assemble your dream team of animal allies, each with their own unique abilities, and face off against formidable robotic foes. But here's the twist. The roulette wheel determines your attacks, leading to thrilling combos and unexpected synergies that keep every battle fresh and exciting. So why wait? Hit the link in our description box below and go ahead and give Roulette Hero a spin during the public playtest. That's live right now. And hey, if you like the game enough, well then add it to your wish list too. Alright, back to those hidden indie gems. And welcome back. On the topic of grandmas, hold on to your booties because we are only halfway through this list. Babushka's Glitch Dungeon Crystal is our next forgotten indie gem, priced at $9.99 on Steam. The goal of the game? It's simple, really. You've got to clean out a magical cellar. Just watch out for bats. You'll learn a variety of different spells, unravel secrets, come across some very strange characters, and sweep away anything that gets in your way in this adorable puzzle platformer. Magical spells can change up the gameplay as you attempt to free elders from captivity. But above all else, make sure you secure your pet cat. Yes, the game is short, but it's oh so charming and even has a clever boss battle or two. We've got to get this one up from that 28 reviews on Steam, folks. That's just not acceptable. Clean up your gaming library and make room for this cozy little indie gem. Let us now weave a new path for the charming indie release, Weaving Tides, a truly beautiful game from developer Follow the Feathers. First off, the world of this title is incredible. A diverse textile landscape full of magical puzzles, fascinating creature designs, and dungeons that are somewhat reminiscent to a Zelda game, believe it or not. You play as a weaver who gains new abilities while on a journey to learn more about your parents. There's a compelling story here, a playground feature where you can create your own designs, and while the controls and combat aren't perfect, there's really nothing quite like this game on the market. It deserved far more attention than the 27 or so reviews it received. Once you do get a handle on the weaving mechanic, you really won't want to put this one down. Plus, it's just so pretty. Ninja time! Hey-ya! Time for some ninja action indeed. Every list is better with ninjas on it. Ninja Ming is an awesome 2D precision platformer where you teleport your way across over 200 different levels using a variety of classic ninjutsu skills. This game is tough, yes, offering plenty of skills to master like flash, fireball, and more advanced dashing, but every level has a route for you to learn. That's not going to be easy. The controls are very tight, the knife tossing mechanic is a blast to use, you can even send them off in different directions, and the retro visuals and sounds certainly do their job. If somehow the challenge isn't enough for you, there's also a speedrun mode to tackle. The game is just $10, making it hard to believe it only has 39 user reviews on Steam. Come on! This also got me thinking, can you name any ninja games that aren't brutally dick-crushingly difficult? Let me know in the comments below. Vroom vroom, moving along, we have what could be described as Tony Hawk, but a very violent version of it, with some roguelike gameplay sprinkled on top. Maybe we'll call this one a rogue bike then, This is Motordoom. While the game seems to have been doomed to poor sales, Motordoom is a blast that has fun and bloody visuals, a bit of combat, and tons of tricks to perform as you battle through nasty monsters. The many upgrades that can be earned really make this game more interesting. As you earn points through combos, you'll gain experience, which can then be spent on demonic offerings. These upgrades come in the form of cards. Look, this is all clearly very goofy and over the top, but this game is undeniably fun, so if you crave a bit of violence and a lot of Tony Hawk with a twist, go ahead and give Motordoom a look. $13.99? The price is certainly right. And now we close out this list with a much more light-hearted family affair, the 3D platformer that got no love, Whalien, Unexpected Guests. Taking place inside your home, which in itself is a whale, you must chase out invaders known as squiddies. The short runtime of around 3 hours makes this a bite-sized experience that is a lovely little palate cleanser. The main mechanics are easy for anyone to grasp. There's a lot of pushing and pulling going on. Its delightful story and charming visuals are just the cherry on top. Whalien is a total winner. It's colorful, accessible, silly, and very enjoyable to play. At $19.99, I hope you'll consider grabbing it, as it only received a shocking 23 reviews on Steam. For shame. But that's gonna do it for this list, folks. We hope you found more hidden indie gems to add to your gaming libraries. I know a lot of you have been commenting about how many of these games you are adding, so awesome news to hear there. Thank you so much for supporting independent content. I'll see you in the next video, right here at I Dream of Indie Games. For far too long, you, the gamer, have been denied honest gaming coverage. Indie developers and publishers have lost their voice, but no longer. Like the video, subscribe to the channel, and head over to patreon.com/idreamofindiegames to join this epic campaign for indie visibility. The echo chamber trembles as our message grows louder. Voice to the voiceless.